sure you guys sedar lah. Okay, tak lama lagi dah. Okay, alright. So we start. Okay guys, so before we talk about the janjang progression, last week, okay, minggu lepas saya ada bincang tentang bab ni, form 4 bab 4, okay, indeks dan logaritma. Soalan ni saya belum bincang lagi. I never discuss this question. So saya rasa soalan ni agak menarik lah. It's a bit interesting, this question. Okay, sebab ada orang tanya saya juga macam mana nak buat soalan ni. How to solve this question. So I discuss with you guys lah. Only one question regarding this chapter. Satu soalan saja. Lepas tu kita terus ke janjang. Okay? Alright. So guys, you can see question A, right? Okay, so mereka kata untuk selesaikan persamaan ni. Okay, you must solve the equation. Okay, so now guys, may I know, what should I modify over here? Saya kena ubah apa kat sini guys? Siapa boleh bagi tahu? What should I change in this equation over here? So today, no. Today I just pick one question from last week lesson. After this question, we will go to progression already. Okay? Because this question a bit challenging, sedikit mencabar. So anyone, macam mana nak ubah persamaan ni? First step, what will you all do? Kamu akan buat apa dulu untuk ubah persamaan ni? Anyone? Cuba recall balik. Form 4 chapter 4. Index, cert and logarithm. Remove cert. Okay, can? Boleh? So guys, cert 3x. Okay, so when you remove cert, you get what guys? You will get 3x. Yes, very good. Bagus. Okay, so kamu akan dapat macam ni lah. Okay, now, apa langkah kedua kamu? What is your next step? So bila mereka kata selesaikan, solve the equation, maksudnya kamu kena cari nilai x. Okay, you must find x equal to what? We do something to 9. Okay, yes? Very good. Correct. Okay, so guys, what you can do over here is, you can shift the 9 from the right hand side to the left hand side. Okay, kamu boleh pindahkan 9 tu dari kanan ke kiri. Sebab kita nak seluruh persamaan ni sama dengan kosong. We want it to be equal to 0. Okay, yes. 3 punca kuasa 2 boleh. Samakan penyebut. Penyebut mana, Aaron, kamu maksudkan? Sebab kat sini saya tak nampak pecahan. And then make base 3, yes, correct? Boleh. Very good. Okay, so usually right guys, bila nampak persamaan macam ni, kita biasanya nak dapat dalam bentuk kuadratik. We want to get quadratic equation always guys, in our indices, cert or logarithm. So you must try to modify so that we can get quadratic equation. Okay, kena ubah y sampai dapat persamaan kuadratik. Okay, so how do we modify? Okay, so you can see over here. Okay, kat sini kan guys, kamu nampak this one over here. 3 kuasa X tambah 1. Okay guys, when, yes, very good. Betul. Okay, kami boleh pisahkan yang ni guys. You can separate this. Okay, so when power plus, you can times. Okay, bila kuasa tambah boleh darab. Sebab asas sama. Same base. Okay, you all understand this, right? This is one of the rule. Satu hukum bagi index. So yang ni adalah 3 lah. So kamu boleh simplify macam ni. Okay, you get something like this. Okay, then cuba modify yang lain pula. Okay, so tadi saya bagi tahu kan yang ni. 3 kuasa X per 2. Modify yang tu juga. Okay, so now, kamu kena cari sebutan serupa kat sini guys. What is the common term that you all see over here? Anyone? Apa yang serupa kamu nampak dalam persamaan ni? Siapa boleh bagi tahu? Who can see the common term over here? Anyone? Sangat mudah. Mana term yang serupa kat sini? Anyone? Cuba. Bukan 3 saja. Yes. 3 kuasa X per 2. Betul. Okay, guys, can you see 3 power X over 2 is common term? Okay, sebutan yang serupa. Alright. So what can we do guys? Whenever we have a common term, kita buat apa? Bila ada ungkapan serupa, apa langkah kita selalunya dalam maths? Mula dengan huruf F. Start with letter F. What is the process? Anyone? Yes, factorize or faktorkan. Correct. Okay, so you just need to factorize the 3 power x over 2. Okay, kat sini kita boleh bentuk persamaan kuadratik. Okay, if you notice, this is a quadratic equation. Okay, kat sini mungkin kamu tak faham sangat, tapi kita boleh buat langkah yang lain. Okay, we can do a separate step here. You just let, okay, katakan 3 kuasa x per 2 sama dengan A. Alright, you just let 3 power x over 2 equal to A. So yang ni lebih senang. Okay, so A kuasa 2 kali 3 tolak 28A tambah 9 sama dengan 0. Boleh nampak tak guys? This is a quadratic equation. Am I right? Yang ni adalah 3A kuasa 2 lah. Okay, 3A square. So now, faktorkanlah. Okay, just factorize normally. Okay, untuk bentuk dua kurungan. Okay, kat sini mereka buat secara pantas lah. Mereka tak buat anggapan ni. They never do this assumption in the mark scheme. Tapi kamu buat macam ni pun boleh. This one also can. Okay, no problem. Tapi kamu kena ingat, bila kamu dapat dua nilai A kamu kena ganti balik untuk cari nilai X. Okay, you must always substitute back your A value in the assumption to find back your X value. Okay? Nokta tu maksud dia darab. Yes. Okay? Guys, in Admaths, right, usually you will see this symbol. Okay, let me show here. Okay, usually times dalam Admaths, adakah kita guna simbol darab ke guys? Saya tanya satu logik kat kamu. Do we use a time symbol in Admaths? Jarang nampak kan? Okay, first, mungkin kita akan tulis macam ni. Kita tulis macam ni, kita faham dia darab. Am I right? Okay, we understand that this is times. Second method, I can also write like this. Ini pun maksud darab. Can you all understand guys? Two ways of writing. Dua cara menulis dia. Tapi maksud dia sama sahaja. Okay, it's the same meaning. Boleh faham? Okay, understand? So jangan takut bila nampak titik tu. Titik tu maksud darab. Okay, it's just times. So if saya tulis langkah factorize, yes, kena tulis. Okay, kamu lihat skema lah. Ya, ada markah untuk faktorkan. Boleh nampak? Satu markah, one mark. So kalau kamu buat anggapan yang ni, if you do this assumption, let 3 power x equal A, kamu kena tunjukkan pemfaktoran untuk A juga. Okay, bagi persamaan ni, you must show the two bracket, how you factorize this equation. Okay, salah ke kalau tulis darab tu? Apa maksud kamu Ahmad? Salah ke kalau tulis darab? Darab mana? Darab maksud kamu yang ni ke? Yes? Oh, question, don't worry guys. Tak perlu salin. Nanti saya akan hantar PDF kat kamu semua. Alright? Later I'll share PDF. It's okay. Siapa nak PDF nanti kamu boleh PM saya. Okay, who want the PDF later I share to you guys. Okay, nanti saya akan bagi nombor saya lah kat kamu. I'll give you my number so you can ask me for the PDF kat akhir sesi hari ni. Okay, so if you guys want my number, you all must stay until the end of the lesson lah. Okay, kena kekal sampai ke akhir. Yes. Okay, so Ahmad, nanti kamu bagi tahu okay ya, soalan kamu sekali lagi. Okay guys, so when you solve, you should be able to get the answer x equal to 4. Okay, kat sini kamu akan ada dua jawapan. Okay, you will have two answer because two bracket. Tapi kamu kena rujuk balik soalan. Okay, can you see guys? There is a condition, keadaan. So means that kalau nilai x kamu negatif, kamu kena tolak dia. You must reject any negative value for x. Okay? Can? Yes. Persamaan kuadratik, correct. Yes. Okay, boleh guys? Bagi soalan ni, do you all understand? Clear, right? So kamu selesaikan macam biasalah. Okay, like this. Okay, kamu pindah 9 ke sebelah kanan. 3 kuasa 2. So x per 2 sama dengan 2. So x sama dengan 4. Ini cara dapat jawapan. X equal to 4. Okay? Alright. So next one. Okay, kita lihat soalan yang ni. Soalan B. Okay guys. So for question B, mereka tanya pasal log. Okay, they are talking about logarithm. Okay, so for this one, they ask you to express this one. Okay, kamu kena ungkapkan yang ni guys. Okay, it look very difficult, right? Nampak sangat kompleks. Betul? Tapi tak sangat kompleks lah. It's not that difficult. So anyone, macam mana saya boleh ubah yang ni? How do I modify this one? You all must think and see. Cuba fikir. That's why saya pilih soalan ni. Sebab soalan ni bukan biasanya nampak. Okay, usually you don't see this question be in exam. So anyone? How to modify? Yes, boleh Ahmad. 25 to base 5. Let me think and see ya. 25 to base 5. 25 tukar jadi 5 kuasa 2. Okay? Okay, kita tengok Okay, banyak kata change base. Okay, so basically apa kamu boleh buat kat sini adalah okay, kamu ada yang ni kan, info yang ni. Okay, cuba modify info yang diberi dulu. Okay, try to modify this information guys. Okay, so yang pertama, how do we convert log form to index form? Cuba bagi tahu saya jawapan dia guys. Dalam bentuk index. Bagi info pertama. Index form. What is your answer? Log 3p equal to A. Yes. Okay, so P is equal to 3 power A. Okay, yang ni pula, this one, what is your answer? Selepas convert. This one is your basic lah for log. Okay. So anyone? Apa jawapan dia? Selepas convert. Yes. Okay, 9 power B equal to Q. Very good. Okay, so now 9 tu saya boleh tukar jadi asas 3. Am I right? I can change it to base 3. Okay, so 9 adalah 3 kuasa 2. So 3 kuasa 2B. So semua dalam asas 3. Everything in base 5. Okay, so now kamu boleh gantikan. Okay, you can substitute in your expression. Okay, boleh gantikan dalam ungkapan kamu. Alright? Okay, so Q kamu ada 9 kuasa B. Okay, lepas tu P kamu ada 3 kuasa A. Okay, so kamu gantikan saja. Okay, kuasa 2 ni mana datang? Okay, where do I get this one? Okay, so over here, you must understand one rule. Okay, kamu kena faham satu hukum kat sini. Okay, so this one is an important rule guys. Okay, so I use this concept to teach you all. So guys, siapa boleh bagi tahu saya apa jawapan ni? Very simple guys. What is the answer for this? Kalau tak tahu pun tekan calculator. Press your calculator. Yes. So anytime you see E and ln, you just take the number. Cut. So that's the concept over here guys. You can apply cut. So how to cut? Must cut carefully lah. Don't just simply cut. So how? You see log 5. Kamu nampak log 5 kan? So kamu tambah saja log 5 kat bawah. Okay, just add a log 5 at the bottom. Yes, hello Marcus. Long time no meet. Yes. Okay, so when you add log 5 25. So 25 tu adalah apa guys? 5 kuasa 2. Am I right? Power 2. So that's why kita ada kuasa 2. Ln is not in is ln. Oh. Yes, correct. Guys, this one right, yang ni kamu sebut dia sebagai ln bukan in This is not in guys. A lot of people tell me in. In tu salah is pronounced as ln. Okay? Yes. Okay, so now that's why kamu ada kuasa 2 kat situ. Okay, you have the power 2 on the top. Okay, because you apply this rule guys. Okay, kamu guna hukum ni. E power ln 4 equal to 4. Okay, so ln tu sebenarnya adalah log asas E. Am I right? So kamu boleh tulis dia macam ni. Okay, so nampak E and log E cancel. So apa maksud dia guys? Okay, kamu boleh nampak lah kat sini. Okay, log ni kamu boleh fikir dia sebagai ln. Okay, you can treat the log as your ln. It's the same thing. Okay, like log base E. So kat bawah tu kena ada E. Okay, maksud dia asas dia. Am I right? This is your E in this question. 5. So 25 boleh tulis sebagai 5 kuasa 2. So you have something like this lah. 5 square log 5 Q over P. So apa hukum dia kata guys? What does the rule say? 5 log 5 potong. Jadi cancel. Okay, that's why kamu ada Q over P kuasa 2. Okay, yang ni adalah Q over P power 2. Then you just substitute lah your Q and P value. Gantikan nilai Q dan P sahaja. Alright? Boleh? All of you understand this question? Boleh dapat guys? Cuba respon sikit. Kan Boleh kan? Easy right? Okay. So now we come to your progression. Okay, kita bincang janjang sekarang. Okay, so progression. Siapa tak suka bab ni guys? Cuba komen. Siapa tak suka bab janjang? Komen dalam chat box. A lot of you don't like this chapter. Okay, mainly reason is because proving. Am I right? Ada banyak soalan buktikan dalam bab ni. Betul? Tapi tak susah lah, don't worry. Okay, the first part that you guys must study is the proving. Okay, kena faham buktikan. Can we tulis 3 kuasa 2B? Yes, can. No problem. 9 kuasa B you can change as 3 kuasa 2B. Can. Confuse AP and GP formula. Oh, okay. Okay, so usually right guys, when we come to the exercise for this chapter, I will straight talk to you guys on the proving. Kita akan bincang semua buktikan rumus dalam bab ni dulu. Sebab apa? Kalau kamu tahu cara nak buktikan, soalan sama saja akan keluar. Betul? They'll ask the same type of proving question only. Prove that Tn equal to A plus N minus 1D. Sn equal to N over 2 2A plus N minus 1D. Semua rumus tu kamu kena tahu lah macam mana nak buktikan. Okay, all the formula. Okay, so I give you all a quote. Okay, saya bagi satu perumpamaan. So they say a person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. Betul kan guys? Orang yang tak pernah buat silap, tak pernah belajar apa-apa benda baru. Saya tak tahu mana data yang perlu kasih masuk. Oh, maksudnya kamu tak faham formula lah. Okay, you don't understand the formula. Okay, if you understand the formula, then you will understand what is the data you must put inside. Okay guys, so we just see a summary lah. Okay, secara sangat pantas. Okay, so first thing you guys learn in progression is arithmetic. Am I right? So guys, arithmetic means what? May I know? Apa maksud arithmetic? Operasi apa yang terlibat kat sini? What is the mathematical operation whenever you see arithmetic? Anyone? Siapa? Tambah, tolak, darab, bahagi. Mana satu? Okay, plus. One more? Yes, plus minus guys. That's why we call it as arithmetic. Arithmetic means plus and minus. Or in other words, basic maths. Okay, mathematic asas dipanggil sebagai arithmetic. Okay, yes, it involves difference. Okay, so usually in progression we will have a sequence or series. Okay, kita akan ada satu urutan atau pola nombor. You'll always see a pattern. Kamu akan nampak satu pola. That's how you know you have a progression. Am I right? Okay, so I give you an example. Let's say I give you these numbers over here. Is this a progression guys? Adakah ini satu janjang? Yes or no? Very simple. To test whether you understand progression or not. Kalau kamu faham janjang, kamu boleh jawab soalan ni. Yes, correct. Okay, the answer is no. Okay, sebab dia bukan janjang arithmetic, dia bukan janjang geometry. Okay, it's not arithmetic or geometry progression. So that's why there is no pattern. Tak ada pola kat sini. Okay, no matter how you analyze this, you cannot form a pattern. Okay, pasti tak boleh bentuk. Okay, so of course in the exam, mereka akan bagi soalan yang ada pola lah. They have to give you a question which has pattern. Alright? Okay, so now, you must understand the term of common difference in arithmetic progression. Okay, kamu kena faham beza sepunya. Okay, so common difference is what? Means that every single number, there will be a same value of difference between the two numbers. That's why they call it as common difference. Beza sepunya. Dia ada beza yang sama. antara setiap nombor yang bersebelahan. Okay, so we usually use the symbol N. Okay, biasanya kamu akan nampak simbol ni dalam bab ni. Okay, N means, what does N mean guys? Can anyone tell me? N tu mewakili apa dalam bab ni? Kalau kamu belajar, what does it represent? N. You will always see this one. Banyak kali nampak. So anyone? Yes. N refer to your number of terms, guys. Bilangan sebutan. Number of terms. Okay? So guys, bila kita tak tahu jumlah sebutan yang kita ada dalam satu janjang, kita bagi simbol apa? Saya boleh saya tanya kamu. If we don't know what is the number of terms in a progression, what symbol do we use? Anyone? Yes, very good. Okay, Tn, or you will use Sn. Mana-mana satu lah. So kamu akan nampak simbol N selalunya. Okay, because N refer to like what to say, like a general thing lah. Okay, a general term. Okay, satu sebutan yang sebab kita tak tahu nilai dia lagi. Okay, we don't know what is the exact value of N. That's why we give symbol like Tn, Sn. Okay. So now, how to find the common difference? Okay, so you can see the formula here. Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Okay, nampak macam sangat bombastic kan? It look like very, very difficult to understand. Very simple. You just substitute an N value. Okay, katakan saya kata N sama dengan 5. Okay, so means that the formula is D equal to T5 minus T4. Am I right? Betul kan? Hey, sorry. I say N is 5, right? So this one is T6 minus T5. Betul? So means that kamu ambil sebutan ke-6 tolak sebutan ke-5. You take 6th term minus 5th term. Itu saja maksud rumus ni. Okay? This one is just a general formula. Okay, rumus sahaja. Okay? And then they tell you what is the meaning lah. Okay, ini adalah maksud dia. Sebutan ke N tambah 1 dan sebutan ke N. Okay? Okay, so do you guys understand? Common difference? Boleh faham kan? Apa maksud tu beza sepunya? Yes. Okay, so got one condition over here. Satu syarat untuk beza sepunya. Can you see this guys? So can anyone explain to me why D cannot equal to 0? Kenapa? D tak boleh sama dengan kosong untuk janjang aritmetik. Siapa boleh terangkan? If you can explain this, means that you understand lah. Kamu faham. So kenapa yang ni tak boleh? Very good lah. All the numbers will be the same. Correct. Guys, I write something for you like this. Guys, is this a progression? Adakah ini satu janjang? Yes or no? Honestly. Definitely no, right? Bukan, right? Progression means that you must have a change. Am I right? Progression, the word means change. Here there is no change. So how can it be progression? Kamu tak faham matematik pun, kalau kamu faham BI boleh jawab lah guys. If you understand English, the meaning of progression is change. No change. Tak ada perubahan. So how can be progression? That's why in this case, the D value is equal to 0. Okay, nilai D sama dengan kosong. That's why this cannot be called as progression. Okay, simple as that only. Okay, all right. Next one. Okay, so usually, okay, you see this kind of question, guys. They ask you to determine whether this is an arithmetic progression or not. So guys, adakah ini janjang arithmetic ke tak? Cuba jawab kat saya. Yes or no? Senang saja. Yes. Okay, correct. Okay, so let's say they ask you extra. What is your reason? Usually question will always ask like this in the exam. Apa sebab kamu kata yang ni adalah janjang arithmetic? I want to see how you give your reason. Sebab tu penting. Very good. Common difference. Very good. Yes. Guys, jangan kata sama pola tau. Don't say same pattern or same sequence. Don't say like that. You must mention the word common difference. Kena sebut perkataan beza sepunya dalam jawapan. Okay, then only you know that this belong to arithmetic progression. Am I right? If you say same pattern can mean times or divide, plus minus. So it can mean that it is geometric. Am I right, guys? Kalau kamu cakap sama pola, dia boleh maksudkan geometri juga. Okay, sebab tahap 2 sampai ke akhir. So kamu kena spesifik. Beza sepunya. Common difference. Okay? Alright. So over here they just show the calculation. Actually this is not important. Okay, tak penting. Kamu lihat saja boleh tengok lah. Okay, sangat senang. It's very easy. Okay? Alright. So now, let me see. Okay, so they want you to prove something over here. They want you to prove that the area of the squares form an arithmetic progression. Okay, so guys, you can see the squares over here. Boleh nampak segi 4 sama. Yes, kalau kamu nak bagi tahu nilai pun boleh. Okay, common difference of negative 3. Boleh spesifik nilai dia juga. Okay, alright. So now guys, they want you to show how does all of these form arithmetic progression. So mereka nak tunjuk luas. So kamu kena kira luas lah. You must find the area. So kamu kira satu per satu. Count one by one. Okay, so these are all your areas. So guys, can you see? May I know what is your common difference? If you refer over here, apa beza sepunya kamu kat sini? Anyone? Cuba nampak. What is the common difference you can see in this question? Careful lah guys. Akan ada orang cakap salah tau. So anyone? What is your common difference? Arithmetic, kau guys. This is arithmetic progression now we're talking. Okay. Let me think and see. Let me see. Okay. So most of y'all fall for the trap already. Banyak orang kena tipu. Okay, I know how you guys think. Okay, guys. You all see like this, right? Am I right? Kamu semua nampak macam ni kan? Kamu kata tambah 2. Am I right? Kamu cakap secara jujur. Yes or no? Do you all think like that? Think right? Okay, so I tell you that this concept is totally wrong. Okay, concept kamu salah. Okay, so why salah? Because, do you all see the bracket here guys? Kamu tengok kurungan tak? You cannot just compare directly the kurungan. You must expand first. Kena kembangkan dulu. Baru kamu tahu. So you must expand. Can you see guys? 2x squared plus 4x. 2x squared. Wait, sorry. The thing lari. Wait, guys. Okay, so just now 2x squared plus 4x. 2x squared plus 8x. So guys, can you all see now? Is the common difference 2? Adakah beza sepunya dia 2? So do you guys see the trick or not? You don't believe me? You try one more. Cuba lagi ke bawah. 2x squared plus 12x. Can you all see the pattern guys? So that's why I say you guys must expand. Kena kembangkan. So the difference is actually 4x. 4x adalah beza sepunya kamu. Don't get cheated guys. Jangan tertipu. Okay, make sure you expand first. Kena kembangkan. Alright? So that's why you see that your common difference here, everything is 4x. So how to prove is AP? Macam mana buktikan sesuatu janjang tu adalah janjang aritmetik? Kamu kena tunjuk pengiraan macam ni. Okay, buat untuk semua sebutan. Show for at least 2 terms. Okay, don't just show this one, then you don't show this one, cannot. Kena tunjuk dua-dua. Okay, because then only it shows is consistent. Kamu nampak satu pola yang berulang. 4x, 4x. Jangan satu kali. At least 2 kali. Alright? So, yeah. This is how you solve it. Okay? Can you guys understand until now? Satu faham, 2 tak faham. Kamu type. Senang saja. 1 understand, 2 don't understand. Understand? Okay, next one. Okay, so now we are coming to the formulas already. Okay, datang kepada rumus. Okay, so this is the part you guys must really understand about the formula. Okay, so now the first formula when you see arithmetic is this one. Okay, this is to find the nth term. Sebutan ke n. Biasanya soalan akan tanya macam ni. Nth term or sebutan ke n. So this symbol you will write Tn. Okay, remember that. Kena tulis symbol Tn. Sometimes they will give you the value. mereka akan bagi nilai. 8th term, 4th term, sebutan keempat, sebutan ke-8. Then you can sub the n value already. Boleh gantikan nilai n tu. But if they ask general, mereka tanya secara am, you have to use this formula. Okay, kena guna rumus ni. Alright. So this formula actually given in front of your Admaths paper, so tak perlu hafal lah. Okay, no need to memorize. It's already given. Okay, you just need to know how to apply it. Kena tahu cara aplikasikan. Okay, so A is your first term and your D is common difference. Okay, beza sepunya. Alright. So second formula you all learn in this chapter. Very useful, this formula. Sn equal to n over 2a plus L. Really you guys use this, right? Jarang-jarang guna rumus ni. Okay, so this one is usually when they give you the information of the last term. Mereka bagi info dalam soalan sebutan terakhir. Dalam janjang ni contoh 58, 58. So this is when you can think of this formula. Because this formula got the L. Kamu nampak simbol L. L merujuk kepada sebutan terakhir. So if you have your first term, last term, and number of terms, kamu ada 3 info ni, kamu boleh cari hasil tambah janjang ni dah. Okay, you can find the sum of the term of your progression. Alright, very simple. You just need to check for these 3 info if you want to use this formula. Okay, guys, this one is not given, right? If I'm not mistaken. Adakah rumus ni diberi dalam peperiksaan kamu? I don't think so, right? This one you guys must memorize. Kena hafal. Okay, make sure you memorize it, or else it will make you do extra step to find the answer. Kamu akan buat lagi langkah. Okay, kalau kamu hafal yang ni, terus dapat jawapan. You direct get the answer. Alright? Okay, the more common formula you guys see is this one. Am I right? Biasanya kamu akan guna yang ni. Okay, so this is hasil tambah sebutan ke n. Okay, sum of first. Okay, the keyword here is first, guys. Ini adalah kata kunci. First and term. Not any term, first. Mereka kena cakap dalam soalan pertama. Sebutan ke-8 pertama. Macam tu. Okay, tak boleh hasil tambah sebutan ke-8. Macam tu. Tak boleh. Mesti pertama. Okay, it must be the first. Okay, so this is how you apply the formula. Okay, bila nampak macam ni kan guys, kamu tahu kan cara nak guna rumus ni. You all know, right? Okay, n is number of term, a first term, d common difference. Okay, just gantikan semua info tu saja. Alright? Okay. So just now, there is another formula for this arithmetic. This one. Okay. So what does this one mean? Okay, so let's say I want to find T8. Saya nak cari T8. So T8 is equal to S8 minus S7. Boleh faham tak guys? Apa yang dimaksudkan kat sini? Can you guys understand the logic behind this formula? Boleh faham kan? Siapa tak faham? Macam mana logic di belakang rumus ni? Boleh komen. Saya boleh terangkan. Who don't understand the logic? Ada orang angkat tangan. Okay, so saya explain. Okay guys, so very simple. Yes, S2 adalah hasil tambah, sum. Okay? Alright guys, so just now example. The formula is like this, right? T8 equal to S8 minus S7. Sangat senang guys, very easy. You just draw a number line, you will understand. Lukis garis nombor saja, sangat senang. Okay guys, so usually S8, S7. S8, S7 tu maksud dia apa guys? Siapa boleh terangkan? Dia adalah hasil tambah 8 atau 7 sebutan pertama. Okay, first 8 term or first 7 term. Maksudnya dia kena mula dari 1 sampai ke 8 atau 7. Okay, so S8. Kita fokus for this one first. S8. S8 means semua yang ni. Am I right? All the 8 terms. S7 tu maksud apa? 7 yang pertama. First 7. So first 7, this one. So guys, kalau saya ambil ungu tolak biru, purple minus blue, what do I get guys? Saya dapat apa? Yang ni kan? I get this one, right? Saya dapat yang ni. So that's why jawapan dia adalah 8 lah. Okay, actually 7 dah termasuk dengan yang biru. Am I right? So yang tinggal adalah sebutan ke-8 sajalah. Term 8. Senang tak guys? That's why the formula is like this lah. Rumus dia macam tu. Very simple to understand. So kalau confused, kamu lukis saja garis nombor. Especially kalau nombor dia tu sangat besar. Like say they ask you term 50. Term 50 is equal to S50 minus S49. So kalau tak faham, kamu lukis garis nombor saja. Tapi jangan mula dengan satu lah. Okay, sangat panjang. Kamu kena skip beberapa nombor. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Lepas tu kamu pergi ke 45. Contoh. Okay, you can skip the number so that you save time. Okay, alright. So next one. Okay, so next one, let me see. Okay, so we talk about this one. Okay, so guys, this is an example of question. Okay, satu contoh. Alright, so this one is arithmetic. Okay, yang ni adalah janjang arithmetic. So they want you to find the diameter of the largest circle. Okay, cari diameter bulatan terbesar. Alright, so now they say copper wire 186 pi. So guys, may I know this one refer to what quantity over here? Bila mereka cakap 186 pi, yang tu merujuk apa sebenarnya kat sini? Yes, very good. This is your SN guys. Ini adalah hasil tambah. Because it's the total that you're going to form your 12 circle. Am I right? Kamu akan guna semua ni untuk bentuk 12 bulatan. Okay guys, bila kamu bentuk bulatan, when you form a circle, this one, the outer part of the circle, we have one term for it. Anyone know that? Start with letter C. Perimeter bulatan. Kita ada satu lagi sebutan kita panggil mula dengan U untuk BM. Yes, it is called as circumference guys. Ataupun ukur lilit kita panggil dalam BM. So whenever you form a circle, you're forming the circumference. So anyone, what is the formula for circumference? You guys learn in modern maths. Am I right? Apa rumus untuk kira ukur lilit bulatan? So now, yes. Okay, dua-dua pun boleh. You can say 2 pi r or you can say pi d. Both also can. Okay, tapi kat sini, saya akan prefer pi d lah. Okay, I will use this formula. Why? Because quantity yang diberi adalah diameter dalam soalan. Okay, whenever you see they give you diameter, you use the formula that have diameter. Kalau kamu nampak jejari or radius, you use this formula lah. Okay, yang ada jejari. Alright, senang saja. Okay, so now you can already start to construct your formula. Okay, so they say it decreased by 1. Am I right? Mereka kata perbezaan tu 1 cm. Okay, so you can see D minus 1, D minus 2, D minus 11. Something like that. Okay? Alright. So now you can start your working already. Okay, boleh mula. Okay, so now you want to find the D, right? Okay, kamu nak cari nilai D. Okay, because they want the diameter of the largest circle. Okay, bulatan paling besar. Okay, so this is where this formula comes in very useful, guys. Sn equal to n over 2a plus L. Why? Because Sn total circumference. Okay, so we have the value already is 186 pi berdasarkan soalan kat sini. Okay, this value over here. You just substitute only direct. Okay, this one over here. And then n kita ada 12 bulatan, 12 circle. So n is 12. Okay, then your a value refer to circumference. Okay, circumference for the first circle. Okay, ukur lilit bulatan pertama, which is pi d. Then last term, sebutan terakhir, yang ni lah. Okay, kamu boleh kira yang ni. Sebab 12 tak sangat banyak lagi. Okay, 12 term is still manageable. Okay, but then if it goes up till 20 like that, kamu kena guna rumus saja. Kalau nilai dia sangat besar. When your number of term too large, you just use formula. Okay, so you just solve for the value of D. Okay, boleh faham guys? Soalan ni, do you guys get it? Clear, right? Should be okay, right? For this one. Okay, so 1 atau 2? 1 or 2? Can I have your number? Okay, sama-sama lagi orang? Faham kan? Okay. Alright. So we come to the differences. Okay guys. you all must know the differences between arithmetic and also geometric progression. Okay, beza dua-dua yang ni. Okay, so usually the main difference is in term of the formula lah. Okay, dari segi rumus sahaja. Okay, so example, your common difference and then common ratio. So guys, you must understand that in geometry progression, janjang geometry kita ada nisbah sepunya. Okay, common ratio. You guys must understand. Okay, nisbah sepunya. Alright. And then another difference is your Tn formula. Okay, sebutan ke n. Can you see the difference? Nampak beza kan? Second difference. Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, and then the third difference, Sn formula. Hasil tambah sebutan ke n. Okay, for geometry progression, you guys got two Sn formula. Am I right? Kamu ada dua jenis rumus untuk Sn. Okay, but in the actual fact, dalam fakta sebenar lah, sebenarnya ada satu rumus saja. There is only one formula for Sn for geometry. Do you guys know that? Tahu ke tak yang tu? Actually ada satu rumus saja. Only one. Tapi buku teks bagi tahu kat kamu ada dua. They just split up the one formula into two case. God, after this is trial paper already regarding this chapter. Selepas nota ni, soalan percubaan 2024. Okay? Alright. So, this formula, in textbook, they tell you that R is less than 1. Am I right? Then you use this formula. Mereka akan bagi tahu syarat ni kat kamu. Okay. But, why they tell you this? Mengapa mereka bagi tahu yang ni? Because they don't want you to get a negative value over here. Am I right? Mereka tak mahu kamu dapat nilai negatif kat bawah pecahan. Imagine guys, R equal to 2. R sama dengan 2. Bawah akan negatif. Am I right? 1 minus 2, you get negative 1. That's why they put this condition for you. Mereka letak syarat ni. And then you got the second formula also. Second formula, you just songsang saja. You just reverse it. Sn equal to A R power n minus 1 over R minus 1. So this one is for what, guys? R greater than 1. This one is R less than 1. Can you all see it? Because when R greater than 1, kat bawah pecahan tu akan positive. You will get a positive answer. Example, R equal to 3. 3 minus 1, 2. So that's why they separate to two formula. Because they don't want you to get a negative sign. Itu saja. Nothing else actually. But if you feel like confused, you just use two formula. Guna dua rumus saja. Ikut buku teks. Okay, follow what your textbook say. Alright? Understand guys? Boleh? Can get it right? Until now? Are you all clear? One or two? We're coming to the last formula already. Okay, rumus terakhir. R2 adalah nisbah sepunya. Ahmad. Okay, common ratio. Alright. So your last formula is in geometric. Actually, your S infinity, guys. Okay, hasil tambah ketak terhinggaan. Okay, what does this mean? Means that basically you have a sequence like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one cannot because not geometry. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. And then dot, dot, dot. So whenever you see dot, 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 means that is until infinity lah. Okay, bila kamu nampak dia tak tulis nombor lagi dah. So guys, how do we know the sum of all this? Macam mana kita boleh tahu hasil tambah yang ni? Takkan kita kira satu per satu? Am I right? If you guys really count one by one, I think you won't even finish counting in 1 year lah. 1 tahun pun tak sempat untuk kira sampai infinity. Okay, definitely cannot. Calculator also cannot help you. Too many numbers. Banyak nombor. Am I right? So that's why the mathematician come out with this formula lah. Okay, ahli matematik dapat rumus ni. So that is easier for us. Lebih senang. Okay, so the formula is actually very simple. A over 1 minus R. That's all. You can find S infinity already. Okay, A is your first term. R is common ratio. Okay, boleh faham? Senang kan? So you just apply this formula only. Okay, so now I ask you a K-bar question. Geometry progression have S infinity. Am I right? Kenapa arithmetic progression tak ada hasil tambah ketak terhinggaan? Can anyone answer me this or not? This one out of syllabus, but I just want to see your logic. Nak nampak IQ kamu saja. Why we don't have S infinity for arithmetic? Can anyone tell me? What's the reason? Think guys, PK. Sometimes when you guys think of certain things outside your syllabus, right, you can really understand the topic better. Boleh faham dengan lebih bagus. So anyone, arithmetic, kenapa tak ada S infinity? Siapa boleh bagi tahu? Sebab semua yang ni kamu nampak dua beza kan? You got two different, left and right. But this one blank, tak ada apa-apa. So anyone? Cuba bagi tahu. Salah tak apa. You just share whatever in your mind, you type out. It's okay. Just try only. Jangan malu untuk cuba. Don't be shy to try. So anyone? Why don't have S infinity? Kenapa tak ada hasil tambah keterhinggaan? There is no last term. There will be last term. Arithmetic ada sebutan terakhir. You can keep on plus until the end. Pola sama lah. Arithmetic kamu ada beza sepunya. Am I right? There is a constant difference. Let me think and see. Okay, because arithmetic use the yes. Intan, guys, can you see this, guys? Your geometric formula A over 1 minus R. Can you see here? R. Arithmetic kita ada R ke tak, guys? Do we have the R letter in arithmetic progression? Yes or no? Don't have, right? So that's why we cannot actually form a formula lah. Okay, tak boleh bentuk rumus. Arithmetic bukan konsep tak terhingga secara semula jadi. Okay lah, boleh. Boleh terima. Yes, tapi jawapan spesifik dia adalah R lah. Okay? Yes. Boleh. Can. Okay? Yes. Okay, alright. Can get it, right? So itu saja that you guys must know. Okay, so now we come to the trial questions. Latest trial question from 2024 itself for your progression. So yang ni sangat penting lah. Okay, so first I will just go through all your proving. Okay, saya bincang semua soalan yang ada, buktikan dulu. Lepas tu kita lihat soalan lain. Okay? Alright, so this one is your first proving question, guys. They ask you to derive this formula. So how? Macam mana buat? 3 marks, 3 markah. So you guys must know how to do from today. Okay, kena tahu dah buat dah. Jangan bazirkan 3 markah ni. Okay, don't lose this 3 mark because very easy. Okay? So guys, you see this pattern now. Okay, kamu nampak pola kat sini. So anyone, what is your A value? Apa nilai A kat sini in this progression? Yes. Okay, A sama dengan 2. Okay, what is your R value? Apa nilai R? Yes. Okay, R sama dengan negative 3. Correct? Okay, so you already identify your two information. Okay, so now, how do we prove it? Macam mana boleh buktikan? Okay, actually very simple. If you guys still remember your modern maths, Form 4 Chapter 3, Logical Reasoning, Inductive Conclusion. Do you guys still remember that? That one is actually used to answer this question. Buat kesimpulan secara induktif di bawah matematik kamu. Okay, Form 4 bab 3. So how do we do inductive conclusion, guys? We will try to form a general formula. Am I right? Kita akan bentuk satu rumus am. So rumus am kat sini adalah yang ni lah. Okay, this is your general formula. So now, you must find the pattern of numbers that can give you this answer. Am I right? Kamu kena cari pola nombor. So pola nombor tu datang dari mana? Dari sini lah. Okay, that is your number sequence or number pattern. So you start to form your progression from the number given. So example, you can see over here. Okay, so you try to arrange the number in the formula. Okay, so your formula is Tn equal to AR power n minus 1. Am I right? So you just write out only. Tulis saja. T2, T3, T4. So guys, nombor yang berubah, the number that is changing, we will always give one symbol, guys. Kita akan bagi satu simbol kat dia. So guys, you see over here, the number that is changing. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So guys, simbol apa kita bagi pada nombor yang berubah? dalam satu pola? Yes, that is the answer. Okay, whenever you see a number changing in a sequence, you'll always replace it with the letter N. Simple as that. Okay, because we want to form a general formula, rumus am. So whenever we talk about general formula, we should only have letter, should not have number. Okay, tak boleh ada nombor dalam rumus am. That's why we call it a general formula. That's why you see this formula here. Do we have number? Tak ada nombor. Okay, of course -1 is part of the formula. That's why kita tulis lah. Tapi yang lain semua huruf saja. Okay, everything is letter. Any number, yes. Just like in your modern maths. You guys remember, right? Inductive conclusion. Kesimpulan secara induktif. Macam ni kan? It's like this, right? Nampak sama kan? Exactly the same actually. So boleh guna konsep yang tu untuk buktikan rumus ni. Very simple. Am I right? So you do like this, you already get 3 marks. Okay, 3 markah. Habis. So easy or not, guys, to prove this formula? Easy, right? You just think of inductive conclusion only. Fikir saja yang tu. You can understand already. Alright? Okay, so we go to see another proving. Okay, satu lagi buktikan. Okay, so let me see. Okay, this one. Focus on this question. Okay, so they want you to show this, guys. Nak buktikan yang ni pula. Okay, so how? Okay, so always remember when they ask you to buktikan SN for arithmetic or geometric, concept sama. There is the same concept over here. Okay, anyone know how do we start off this kind of question? Kalau siapa dah baca lah, buktikan. If anyone have studied on the proving, how do we start this kind of proving? You must think of the step already. Okay, if not, it's very hard to prove this kind of question. You must have the step in your mind. So anyone who knows? First step, langkah pertama. This one also 3 marks. Cuba bagi idea. Try to give me how will you start this kind of question. Nak mula tu sangat susah. In NMaths, the starting is the most difficult. So you guys must try your best to think how to start the question. Macam mana nak mula? So anyone can give some suggestion? Substitute value. Okay. In this question, do you see any value? Yes or no? No, right? Okay, tak nampak apa-apa nilai kan kat sini. So substitute value cannot. Okay, you must try to play with the formula. Kena main dengan rumus saja kat sini. Okay, guys. Very simple lah. Okay, so Sn equal to what, guys? Can anyone tell me? Apa kamu faham tentang simbol Sn? Cuba bagi tahu saya dalam bentuk persamaan. Give me an equation for Sn. Jangan bagi yang ni lah. Okay, selain yang ni. Other than this. Anyone? Sn. Sn means sum, right? Okay, hasil tambah. So hasil tambah kat sini merujuk kepada apa? Yes, that is the key concept, guys. Sn is actually equal to first term plus second term plus third term until the end. Sampai ke akhir. So this is how you start, guys, in your proving. Okay, so second step. T1 equal to what, guys? T1 ni adalah sebutan pertama, first term. So first term, what symbol we give? May I know? Yes. So Sn equal to A plus. Okay, so T2 sambung saja. So you all know this is geometric, right? So Tn is equal to AR power n minus 1. So n sama dengan 2, you will get AR plus AR square. Sambung saja. Just continue. Okay, then you just put dot dot dot. Write back the general formula. Tulis balik rumus am. Because this is your Tn. Okay, kita tak tahu sebutan keberapa ni. Betul? We don't know this term is at what position. So that's why we give the symbol of Tn. That's why we write that AR power n minus 1. Boleh? Sampai sekarang semua okay tak? Satu atau dua? Until now. Do you guys understand the concept? For this is your first equation. Okay, sebut persamaan pertama. Alright? Okay, so second equation. You guys must think and see. What is the second equation I can form over here? Kamu kena bijak sekarang. So anyone? Think and see. Apa saya kena modify kat sini to form the second equation? Anyone? Fikir. Try to think and see. Sebab kalau saya bagi tahu jawapan, nanti dalam exam kamu susah untuk fikir. Betul? If I keep on telling you guys the answer, you guys won't memorize one. So that's why you must think on your own the idea. So kalau nak sambung lepas TN, kita buat ARN 2. Apa tu? ARN-2. Oh, ARN minus 2. Yes, yes. Boleh, boleh. Boleh tambah AR power N minus 2. Kan? Tapi boleh cukup lah kat situ. AR kuasa N tolak 1 pun boleh. SN minus 1. Nope. Samantha, may I know why you minus 1? What is the concept behind that? Can you explain a bit why you minus 1 at the end? Anyone else? What should I modify? Second step, langkah kedua. Try to think and see. What can I modify here? Okay, so what is the clue? The clue is what you're going to prove. Am I right? Faktor? Faktor tak boleh. Apa kamu nak faktor kat sini? Okay, mungkin kamu kata A. Okay, yang tu akan jadi pada langkah akhir. Bukan sekarang. Okay, no need to factorize anything now. Cikgu saya kata better letak. Oh, okay, okay. Bolehlah. Kamu ikut saja. Okay, sebab skema kat sini, ganti kat sini saja. Okay, for this trial paper, they just stop over here, the working. Okay, tapi kalau letak pun tak ada masalah. No problem. Okay, so anyone, second equation, come on, think and see. So kamu lihat, kamu nak buktikan rumus ni. Am I right? You want to prove this formula. So guys, your second equation definitely need to relate to what you see in this formula. Am I right? Kamu kena mengubah sesuai berdasarkan apa yang kamu nak dapat akhirnya. So what you all see is R minus 1. Am I right? Kamu nampak yang ni? Yes. Okay, means that you must times by R, guys. Okay, kamu kena darab seluruh persamaan tadi dengan R sahaja. That's the concept over here. Okay, so we'll have RSN equal to AR plus AR square plus AR cube plus dot dot AR kuasa N. Okay, do you guys understand? Boleh dapat? Clear, right? So you just need to times by R only. Okay, darab dengan R sahaja. Alright? Clear, right? Okay, so now you have two equation. Kamu ada dua persamaan. So what concept over here? May I know? Whenever you see two equation at maths, you must think and see Adi. What can I do? Apa saya boleh buat kat sini? Kaedah apa? What method? Anyone? Yes. Simultaneous linear equation. Persamaan serentak, guys. So over here, you are using substitution or elimination? May I know? Kamu guna kaedah penggantian atau penghapusan bagi dua persamaan ni? Sangat logik. So what is the method you guys use? Yes, penghapusan lah, elimination. Okay, means that you take your second equation minus first equation. Okay, yang kedua tolak pertama sahaja. Okay, so you will see that all these will cancel. Am I right? Semua ni akan potong. That two will potong lah. Okay, actually the rest also potong in between here. Okay, semua akan potong. So now, sebab kita nak dapat sebutan ke ni, R tolak 1. Okay, that's why kita darab R. Okay, kamu lihat R SN tolak SN. Okay, boleh nampak tak? SN saya boleh faktorkan. R tolak 1. Tengok dalam rumus ni. That's why kita darab R, guys. We times by R so that we can get the denominator down there. R minus 1. Itu sebab kita buat macam tu. Okay? So now, you already can start to do your simultaneous already. Buat persamaan serentak. Alright? So, you will get something like this. Okay, so kamu nampak lah. AR cancel. AR square cancel. And then, let me see. Okay, so you will have, this one also akan cancel. This one also cancel. Okay, so kamu nampak, akhirnya ada apa, guys? What do you left with? This one. Am I right? Okay, so yang ni dia takkan potong. Because there is no term left hand side and right hand side yang serupa. Yang boleh potong. So that's why you will have AR power N minus A. So saya boleh faktorkan A. I just factorize the A. I get this one. Do you guys understand? Boleh faham kan? So now you just shift this one to the right hand side, pindah ke sebelah kanan, magic. Kamu dah dapat rumus dah. You already get the formula. Simple or not, guys? Senang kan? At maths, bila faham. Very logic one, guys. Very make sense. Very simple to understand. Okay? Boleh faham? Logic lah. Yes, senang. Yang penting saja kena ingat yang ni. Yang ni saja sangat penting. Yang atas ni. The top one is the most important. If you guys boleh tulis dua ni, kamu dah hampir dapat jawapan dah. You guys can almost get the answer. Just remember the two equation. Kena fikir macam mana nak bentuk dua persamaan tu. Alright? Okay, so this is the second type of formula, proving. Okay, so got third type also. Okay, yang ketiga pula. Okay, so the third type is they ask you to prove this formula now. Tn equal to A plus N minus 1D. So guys, just now, Tn we saw for geometry. Am I right? Okay, janjang geometry. Kita buat kesimpulan secara induktif. Inductive conclusion method. So guys, kamu rasa untuk formula ni pula, macam mana konsep kita nak buktikan yang ni? Cuba bagi tahu. What is the concept we use to prove this formula? Tn equal to A plus N minus 1D. Siapa boleh bagi tahu? Sangat senang. Very easy also. So siapa boleh bagi tahu? Satu perkataan saja cukup. One answer, one word also enough. You just tell me what is the method. Saya nak perkataan, a word, bukan simbol. Apa kaedah kita nak buktikan rumus ni? Mula dengan I. Start with letter I, guys. Like same like just now only. Like the geometry. Just now you guys do. Nope. Cannot use that concept. I. Now we start to play hangman already lah, guys. One by one, you guys gonna get hang. Next letter. Okay, very good. First step, first answer itself correct. Yes, it's inductive also, guys. Guys, just now you remember for geometry Tn inductive, right? Betul kan? Geometry Tn inductive. So, arithmetic Tn logically should be inductive also because we are talking about Tn. Am I right? Sebutan ke n. So remember, guys, geometry atau arithmetic for Tn formula, think of your inductive conclusion. Kesimpulan secara induktif. So how? Play with the formula. Okay, main rumus saja. Okay, so how do we prove it? Okay, so you know that T1 is A, and then T2, A plus N minus 1D. So N equal to 2. So you have A plus D, and then A plus D plus D. Okay, because N is 3, you get 2D. Okay, 2D you can write as D plus D. Okay, so now try to see the pattern. Cuba nampak pola dia. Okay, so over here you can try to expand a bit. Here is 0D. Am I right? Kosong D. So 0D is 1 minus 1 D. And then same 2 minus 1D, 3 minus 1D. So guys, cuba nampak apa yang berubah. What is changing here, guys? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So apa yang berubah? Kita bagi simbol? Yes. We give the N symbol, guys, to anything that is changing. Yes. So that's why you get the formula lah. That's all. Habis. Senang tak, guys? Senang, right? Who say proving is so hard? Siapa kata buktikan tu sangat susah? It's just you guys think like that only. But if you understand the concept, how to prove it is better compared to memorize. Because memorize means you are forcing yourself to understand something you don't really understand. Am I right? Bila kamu nak hafal, kamu paksa diri kamu untuk hafal tu. Walaupun kamu tak faham apa yang cakap, kamu hafal saja. Hafal, tulis kat kertas. Itu saja. Tapi tak ada apa-apa pemahaman di sebalik dia. That's why always understand at maths. Don't memorize at maths. You must understand if you want to score well in the exam. Okay? So this is how you solve lah. So again, 3 marks. 3 lagi markah. 3 type of formula already. So maybe let's see. Is there any other formula or not? Proving. Okay, let's see. Okay. there is one part over here not called as proving, but is show. Okay, buktikan. Okay, so over here they want you to show the area of triangle form arithmetic progression, Janjang geometry. So guys, how do we show? Based on what concept? Just now only I told you all. You must find what over here. Yes, I will post. Yes. Okay, you must find your D value, guys. Kamu kena cari beza sepunya. Okay, because they want you to ask or show whether it is Janjang arithmetic. Okay, so you just find the area for these three triangle. Very simple. Okay, sangat mudah. Half times base times height. That's all. Okay, then you find the common difference. Okay, tengok beza sepunya. Okay, so if you see over here, you will get a common difference, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let me see. Okay, so over here, yes. Okay, you will have a common difference of 1 over 2k. All right, 1/2k. So can you see, guys, how they show the step? Ini cara nak buktikan sama ada janjang ni ada arithmetic atau tidak. Okay, you just show like this. Find one by one. Find T3 minus T2, T2 minus T1. Okay, then you will get common value. Okay, nilai yang sama, then you can conclude. Got arithmetic progression. Can you see, guys? You must mention this. Kena bagi tahu yang ni. Common difference equal to 1 over 2k. That's the key point. Okay, kata kunci. Alright. Can understand, guys? Macam mana buktikan yang ni? Senang kan? Tak susah kan? This one also 3 marks. 3 markah untuk bahagian yang ni. This is another type of proving in your progression. Okay. Alright. So let me see. Any other type of proving over here? Let me see. If don't have, then we will direct go to the questions already, the normal questions. Let me check, guys, slowly. Okay, I think don't have already. One more. Guys, we didn't discuss this yet, right? Kita tak bincang macam mana nak buktikan formula ni. So when you know how to prove this formula, you already done proving 4 formula. Am I right? Kamu dah tahu buktikan dah 4 rumus. Okay, so now guys, think logic. What is the concept I use to prove this SN formula? Macam mana nak buktikan formula SN ni? Cuba fikir balik. 3 buktikan tadi. The 3 other proving. What is the concept do I use here? Do I use inductive or do I use simultaneous? So far, we only see 2 concept. Kesimpulan secara induktif ataupun persamaan linear serentak. So kamu guna apa kat sini? Kamu rasa? Kamu nampak pattern dia, guys. Arithmetic, geometric, TN, SN. You try to pair and see. Cuba pasangkan dia. Yes. Okay, we are using simultaneous concept, guys. Very good. Okay, so why simultaneous? Kenapa guna persamaan serentak? Because you see SN. Kamu nampak SN. SN for geometry, kita guna serentakan, guys. Tadi. Just now we use simultaneous also. We form 2 equation guna kaedah penghapusan. Elimination. Same concept over here. Konsep sama saja. Kamu kena bentuk 2 persamaan. Okay, just form your 2 equation. So guys, again, SN equal to what? T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus ... Tn. Tn is your n term. Sebutan ke n. So now you write out T1 is A, T2 is A plus D, T3 is A plus 2D, Tn is A plus n minus 1 D. So this is how you form one equation, satu persamaan. Okay, now the important part is your second equation, persamaan kedua. So anyone, can you all tell me, how do I form my second equation now? Think and see. What other way I can form the second equation? This one interesting a bit. Yang ni berlainan sikit berbanding tadi. So can anyone think and see? This one also it makes sense one. Dia ada logic juga di sebalik persamaan kedua yang ni. So anyone can think and see? How do I form my second equation? Macam mana nak bentuk? Come on, guys. Don't worry. Wrong answer doesn't matter. Okay, jawapan salah tak apa. Kamu share saja apa dalam minda kamu. Okay, who knows? It might be the correct point. Kalau kamu tak share, kamu tak tahu kamu betul atau tak fikiran kamu. Semua bahagi dua. Okay, actually it's a good try. Okay, but not the answer. Bukan jawapan. Times D. Okay, if you times D, right, is this an arithmetic or geometric progression? You tell me. Kalau kamu darab tu kata kunci kat sini. Sekarang mereka cakap arithmetic. Am I right? Janjang arithmetic. So that's why kita tak boleh ada darab dalam penyelesaian kita. Secara logik lah. Sebab arithmetic hanya tambah dan tolak. Am I right? Tn equal to Sn minus 1. Not really. Bukan. Minus D. No. Okay, guys. Logic, arithmetic progression. Am I right? Okay, arithmetic progression, I give you the most simple progression. This is arithmetic. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I stop at 8. This is one type of progression. Am I right? So this is your A. This is your A plus D. This is your A plus 2D. Am I right? Macam ni kan? It's something like this. Okay, now guys, this is your first equation. Second equation, does it mean that my progression must always be in ascending order? Yes or no, guys? Logic. Adakah janjang aritmetik saya kena selalunya dalam urutan menaik? Think and see. Very logic one. Must it be in ascending? Yes or no? Common sense. Anyone? Betul ke? No need. Guys, siapa cakap kamu janjang aritmetik kena urutan menaik saja? Your common difference value can be negative also. Okay, nilai beza sepunya boleh negatif. Asalkan tak kosong saja. Okay, as long not zero. Jangan salah faham. Okay, janjang tu maksudnya menaik saja. Bukan. Dia boleh menurun juga. So kalau menurun guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So guys, do you see now? The whole thing is reverse. Your A come at the last. And then A plus D, A plus 2D. So this is how you can form your second equation, guys. Persamaan kedua. This is you can consider as, never mind. I put the ... So that is easier. Okay, so maybe this one we don't know. So we just label it as A plus N minus 1 D. Okay, so do you guys get it? Boleh faham kan? So basically, the first one is just the reverse of the second one. Can you see? So this is how you get two equation, dua persamaan. So this is how they come up with these two equation over here. Can you see, guys? You see this one is the last, but for the second one, this one is the first. You just switch the position, tukar kedudukan. Understand? Boleh faham kan? Very logic, right? So this is how you get two equation. So now, how are you going to continue? Macam mana nak sambungkan? So anyone, can you tell me? What should I do over here? Should I minus or should I plus? Saya kena tambah atau tolak dua-dua persamaan ni? Cuba fikir. Think and see. Logic also. Tambah atau tolak? Plus or minus? Very simple. Anyone? Come on. Tambah atau tolak? Jangan risau. Kalau salah, kamu belajar saja. It's okay. Okay, so one say tambah, one say minus. Okay, some more people. Lagi orang. 46 orang lagi. 46 more people. Come on. What do you all think and see? Plus or minus over here? These two equation. Tak perlu fikir lama. Kamu jawab saja apa yang kamu ada dalam minda kamu. Okay, so many say minus, banyak cakap tolak. Okay, so the answer is actually plus. Okay, jawapan dia tambah, guys. Okay, so now you guys will think like, how come plus? Okay, so again, guys, you just refer to your first term over here. This one and this one. Okay, nampak dua ni saja, guys. Okay, so can you see? If I minus, right? Kalau saya tolak, saya dapat yang ni. Am I right? Guys, your formula is like this. Rumus kamu macam ni. Am I right? So guys, how do you actually get this? Macam mana nak dapat yang ni kalau saya tolak? Kamu terfikir tak? How can 2 SN suddenly just get 1 SN? No logic, right? Tak ada apa-apa logic di belakang dia kan kalau tolak. If I minus, you basically just cut off. Am I right? Kalau tolak, dua-dua tu akan hapus. Kalau hapus, macam mana formula kamu ada yang ni? Am I right? Boleh faham tak guys? Untuk yang cakap tolak. For those say minus, do you guys see my point or not? If you minus, you'll just cut them off because they are the same SN. Nilai dia sama. It's the same term. So nice. Now you think and see. If I don't want to minus, I try plus. Kalau saya tambah guys, saya dapat apa? SN1 plus SN2. I get 2 SN. Does this make more logic guys? Adakah ni lebih logic? Betul kan? Because our formula got N over 2. That's the main point guys. Over 2. Macam mana dapat bagi 2 guys? Because 2 ni kamu akan pindah ke sebelah kanan persamaan nanti. You will shift the 2 to the right hand side. That's why you have divide 2 over here. So this is how your mind must think guys. Minda kena fikir macam ni. That's why kita kena tambah. Boleh faham tak? You guys see? Very logic, right? If minus, you don't have SN tadi. Tak ada. Okay? So you must just plus both of them. Okay, so when you plus, you will get something like this. Okay, over here, when you plus, right, you no need to actually plus manually like this. Tak perlu tambah satu per satu. Okay, sebab dia sangat panjang. It's very long. Okay, am I right? You try and see. A plus n minus 1d. You get this one, right? 2a plus n minus 1d. X minus x equals 0. X, yes. Konsep dia macam tu, betul. Kamu boleh anggap SN1 sama dengan SN2 sama dengan X. You guys can assume like this. So that's why I say, tak boleh tolak sebab kosong. Okay? Alright. So next one. You try A plus D plus with this one. What do you all get? Kalau kamu tambah dua ni, kamu akan dapat yang ni juga. Am I right? You will get the same thing. So guys, bila kamu nampak yang ni berulang, when you see this thing repeating until infinity, berulang sampai bila-bila, how can you modify this? Siapa boleh bagi tahu saya? Macam mana saya boleh modify bahagian yang ni? Anyone can think and see. Sebab dia berulang saja. It just repeat. So saya boleh letak simbol apa kat situ? Anyone? Fikir logic. Think logic, you will get the answer. Apa simbol saya boleh letak? Yes, very good. You can put the N guys. So why I say N? Very simple. You just think of a number. Fikir nombor saja. Okay, so let's say I say 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 until I don't know where. So guys, how do I write this? Macam mana saya boleh permudahkan yang ni? How to simplify? I will say 5n. Am I right? 5n kan? Okay, sebab kita tak tahu nilai n tu berulang sampai bila. We don't know what's the quantity of n. Same concept for this one. Okay, dia nampak kompleks saja. It just look very complex. But you can write n times 2a plus n minus 1d. Betul? Make sense, right? Sebab kita tak tahu berapa kali kita ada sebutan yang ni. We don't know how many times we have this term. So when you refer to how many times, you will write n. Okay, bilangan kali tu merujuk kepada simbol n. Alright? So now, you can already prove the formula. Boleh buktikan dah. Do you guys understand? One or two? Satu atau dua? Boleh faham tak? So kita dah basically buktikan dah keempat-empat formula dalam bab ni. 4 formulas for proving. So make sure remember. Ingat apa yang saya kata tadi. All the concepts. Okay? Alright. So now I just pick a question lah. Without proving. Okay? Tanpa apa-apa buktikan. Just a normal progression. Let me see. Okay lah, we discuss this one lah. Kita bincang yang ni. Okay, 13. Okay, so for this question, they ask you to find the first term and common difference. Okay, cari sebutan pertama dan beza sepunia. Alright, so now, you want to find A, you want to find D. Am I right? Kamu nak cari dua pemboleh ubah yang tidak diketahui. So guys, when you want to find two unknown, what concept in admits every single time? Two unknown, you must form or use what concept over here? Start with the S also. Mula dengan huruf S. Yes. Always simultaneous guys. Selalu persamaan serentak. Kalau kamu nampak dua pemboleh ubah. Two variables straight away first thing come to your mind simultaneous. No matter what is the chapter. Tak kira apa-apa bab. Okay? They will always apply simultaneous. Okay, so now. Where is your two info? This one. Am I right? Ini adalah dua info kamu. So you just write it out in symbol. Okay, so they say sum of first four term. So can you see guys, first, pertama. So you know this is S4 equal to 34. First equation, persamaan pertama. Second, they say next four term. Okay, empat sebutan berikutnya. Okay, this one confusing a bit. So they want you to find next four term. So next four term mean what guys? Can anyone tell me? Empat sebutan berikutnya. Apa simbol saya nak tulis? This one you guys must think and see. Think logic. Fikir logic saja. Boleh dapat. Bukan. Tak boleh. Macam tu tak boleh. Okay guys. That's why I say the number line is very important. Kamu lukis garis nombor saja. Kamu akan faham. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Auni dah betul. Correct. So guys, they ask you next four term. Next four term mean what? This one. Am I right? Ini adalah empat sebutan berikutnya. So the concept is you take the total minus the first four. This is S8. This is S4. So how to find this? S8 minus S4. Logic tak guys? So logic. Makes sense. So that's why the answer is S8 minus S4. Okay, so S8 minus S4 equal to 82. Okay, mereka dah cakap 82. So now you got two equation already. Okay, S4 you can actually substitute inside here. Gantikan saja. Okay, so that you get a new equation. Okay, dapat persamaan baru. Okay, so then you just use your formula for Sn for arithmetic. Okay, Sn equal to n over 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. Okay, guna rumus ni saja. Boleh selesaikan dah. Alright? Can I write? Okay. Let me think and see. Okay, but your formula will be complex. Am I right? Because S5 you have to write down one expression, S6 you have to write down one expression, S7 another, and S8 another. Okay, it's a bit complex. Okay, but one thing, right? Your expression, if you write like this, right, is a bit dangerous. You know why? Because if you say S5, okay, I explain what your equation is meaning actually. Okay, so when you say S5, means this one. Am I right? S5. S6 means this one. S7, this one. S8, this one. So basically you're telling you plus all these four. You plus all that four just now one by one. So makes sense or not? No, right? Because you're actually doing it many times a day. You overdo. Yes. If you write T is correct. Okay? If you want to write like that, you write T5 plus T6 plus T7 plus T8 equal to 82 can. But the simpler method, of course, this one lah. Okay, this one much faster, save time. Okay? Then you just use the formula only. Okay, so when you solve simultaneous, kamu ada dua persamaan ni, you have two equation, so you can choose. So over here guys, what method you will use? Very clear. Kamu akan guna kaedah apa kat sini? Penghapusan atau penggantian? Substitution or elimination? When you see these two equation. Anyone? Think and see. Mana yang lebih senang? Which one is the easier way? Substitute or eliminate? Anyone? Cuba jawab. Come on. Penggantian atau penghapusan? Yes. Okay, eliminate guys. Okay, penghapusan lebih senang. Why? Because you see 4a, 8a. 4a, how to come 8a guys? Times 2. Am I right? So means that I just times 2 to the whole equation. So I get something like this. Okay, darab 2 saja. So now I can eliminate 8a. Okay, saya boleh potong 8a kepada dua-dua persamaan. Then I just get an equation in term of D. Okay, dapat jawapan bagi D. Okay, then you just substitute back, ganti balik D kat sini, cari A, find your A answer. Alright, that's all. Then you will get the answer D for question A. Okay, can right? Okay, so next one. This question. Okay, this question very long. Sangat panjang. 5 marks. So this one I think is K-Bar also. Okay, so for this one, they already tell you, okay, it's geometric, guys. Okay, dia adalah janjang geometry. Alright, so means that you must think of common ratio already. Kamu kena fikir pasal nisbah sepunya. Am I right? Okay, so now, the important point here is this one. Okay, they want the amount of oil in tank 1 less than tank 2. Okay, mereka nak jumlah minyak kat tangki pertama kurang dari tangki kedua. Okay guys, over here right, your bahasa very important. Okay, so guys, may I know, whenever they say amount of oil in tank 1 or jumlah minyak tangki 1, apa simbol saya boleh bagi guys? Can anyone tell me? What is the symbol over here? Think and see guys. Fikir betul-betul. SN or TN? Fikirlah. SN or TN? Amount of oil. Jumlah minyak. T1. Okay, some more. The rest? Lagi orang? Some more. Come on. TN or SN? Okay, so over here, right? If you see the BM, kalau nampak BM, kamu nampak jumlah kan? So jumlah kamu terus fikir SN. Adakah kamu fikir macam tu guys? Do you guys think like that? When you see jumlah minyak, you direct think SN. Okay, itu kamu kena sabar sikit. Okay, jangan terus nampak jumlah kamu tulis SN. Kena baca dulu betul-betul. Okay, so they are talking about bila minyak tu jadi kurang buat kali pertama. So guys, kamu fikir secara logik lah. Okay, minyak tu kurang, kamu ada janjang kan? Okay, first, second, third, fourth. So adakah kita kat sini merujuk kepada jumlah ke? Kalau kamu fikir secara logik. Maksudnya jumlah minyak 1, 2, 3, 4 kamu banding dengan jumlah 1, 2, 3, 4 bagi tangki kedua. Bukan, right? Kamu nak bandingkan pada masa tu saja. Am I right? You're just comparing at that point of time. Bukan jumlah sebelum dia tu untuk dua-dua tangki. Am I right? That's why kita sebenarnya nak guna T. Kita akan guna simbol TN. Boleh faham tak guys? Jangan tertipu dengan bahasa. Don't just see jumlah and write SN. Wrong. Okay, you must see the situation. Kena nampak situasi yang diberi. Boleh guys? Do you guys understand? 1 or 2? Because you are comparing the level of oil at that point of time. Pada masa tu, pada saat tu. Bukan masa pada sebelum dia. Kita tak mau semua jumlah tu. Alright? So this is your equation. Okay, so now you can start Adilah. Boleh mula. Alright, so now they tell you decrease by 12%. Berkurang sebanyak 12%. So anyone, what is the common ratio here? May I know? Think and see. Apa nisbah sepunya kamu kat sini guys? Decrease by 12%. So anyone? Betul ke? Fikir betul-betul guys. Sebelum jawab, think carefully. They say decrease 12%. So anyone? What is your common ratio here? Very logic guys. Okay, I ask you a logic question lah. At the start, the tank is full. May I know how many percent when the tank is full guys? Bila tangki tu penuh, berapa jumlah peratus dia? Yes, 100%. Mereka cakap berkurang 12%. Okay, it reduced by 12%, means minus 12%. Am I right? So you left with 88%. So guys, macam mana cari nisbah sepunya? Common ratio. You're going to take 88 divide 100. Am I right? So that's why nisbah sepunya adalah yang ni sebenarnya. You guys see? So don't just direct C berkurang 12%. That is your common ratio. Wrong. You must see the second term compare to the first term. Okay, kena bandingkan yang kedua dan pertama. Then only you will get the answer. Okay? You try again. second tank. They say second tank berkurang sebanyak 9%, reduced by 9%. So may I know what is the common ratio now? Second situation. Logic. So what is your answer? Anyone? Reduced by 9%. Berkurang 9%. Macam mana dapat yang ni? Guys, ini dua tangki berbeza tau. Jangan sambung dari tadi. Don't start from just now. Tank 2. Yang tadi tank 1. Boleh nampak ke? Yang ni. Tank 2 is 9%. So sekarang apa nisbah sepunya dia? Common ratio. Yes. 91 over 100. Correct. Okay? Because 100% minus 9%, 91. Second term divide first term, 91 over 100. Very good. Okay? So now you can start to apply your formula. So Tn equal to AR power n minus 1. Okay, so you start. Okay, so now they say tangki 1 less than tangki 2. So you substitute. Gantikan semua info. Kita nak cari nilai n, guys. We want to find the n value. Am I right? Okay, so now this equation over here. May I know, how do we find the n value? Anyone? Macam mana boleh sambung dari sini? What is my next step? You see the n is as a power, you know. Okay, n tu adalah kuasa sebenarnya. You see over here. So guys, how do we solve the n? Whenever you see a power on top in advanced, how to bring down the power? Macam mana nak bawa kuasa tu turun ke bawah? Very good. Log. Guys, can you see now why your Form 4 Chapter 4 and actually Form 4 Chapter 5 is related? Boleh nampak tak? Macam mana konsep dia bersambung? Konsep asal adalah janjang, progression. But to solve the equation, nak selesaikan persamaan, kamu sebenarnya kena tahu bab sebelum ni, just now. So that's why this chapter knowledge very important, sangat penting. Especially when you have inequality, ketaksamaan. Okay, so means that, okay, so first step, you can of course shift left and right. Okay, so you see the power is the same, right? Kuasa sama. So you just group it under one. Okay, kumpulkan bawah satu saja. Okay, now is your time to add log. Okay, tambah log saja. Okay, so now people might ask, can I use ln or not? What do you all think? Adakah saya boleh guna ln kat sini? Yes or no? Kalau saya tak mau log, if I don't want to add log 10, boleh tak saya tambah ln belah kiri dan kanan? What do you all think? Yes or no? Common sense also. Anyone? Boleh ke tak? Kalau saya guna ln? Yes or no? Hello guys, masih fikir ke? Yes, of course can. Jangan risau, betul jawapan kamu. Boleh. Kalau log boleh, pasti ln boleh. Okay, both also can. No problem. Okay, you can add anything as long as you press the value correct in your calculator. Okay, tekan secara betul saja. Alright? Yes, log jati, correct. Okay, so you just need to add your log or add your ln. Okay, and then you can already do everything. Boleh buat semua dah. Alright? But make sure one thing, when you add log, right, the thing you must check is actually this symbol. A lot of time people forget to change the symbol. Okay, tukar symbol, guys. Why? Okay, you must press calculator to understand. Okay, so you try press calculator, guys. Your log, this one. Try to press this. You check and see what is the value. Okay, so if you press and see, let me see, 0.91 over 0. Okay, so this one is actually positive. Okay, jawapan dia adalah positive. Okay, but if you check the other side, okay, nampak belah kiri pula. You try and see. Okay, both also positive. Dua-dua positive. Okay, when you can change the sign is actually when kamu nampak simbol negatif. If you see a negative sign on this one, bila kamu nampak sebutan ni adalah negatif, kamu kena tukar simbol. Why? It comes from this concept. Guys, how to solve this? May I know? What will be your answer? Cuba bagi tahu saya. Yang ni kamu belajar modern maths. So what is your final answer? What is your X? You tell and see. Anyone? Cuba jawab. You must write in inequality, you know. Kena tulis dalam simbol ketaksamaan, guys. Baru saya boleh tengok jawapan kamu betul ke tak. Guys, kamu lupa satu hukum penting. You guys forget a very important rule, guys. Whenever you bring negative number to the right hand side, yes, must switch symbol, guys. Jangan lupa yang ni. Don't forget. Modern Maths dah bagi tahu. Okay, whenever you shift a negative, when it's times, right? Kamu nampak dua-dua ni darab kan? Negative 2 darab X. So bila pindah kena tukar simbol. You must switch the sign. Same concept over here for the log. Guys, don't be scared. Bila nampak log, you must just think of it as another number. Dia sebenarnya adalah nombor. Betul? Because you can find the value in your calculator. Same for this. You can find the value. It's just its decimal only. Perpuluhan saja. Okay, so just now I count both of these is positive. Okay, kedua-dua nilai dia positif. So guys, do I need to change symbol? Yes or no? Kalau dua-dua ni adalah positif. What do you all think? Yes. No need lah. Tak perlu. Okay, because you're not shifting negative to left or to the right. So you maintain. So when you solve and see, you will get n equal to 9. Okay, jangan tinggal kat sini ya. Don't leave your final answer in inequality. Kena bagi tahu jawapan spesifik. Okay, you must tell n equal to 9. Okay? Alright. But then, if you see the question again, they ask you what time? Masa ke berapa? Okay, so guys, can I leave my final answer at n equal to 9? Yes or no? Boleh tinggal tak kat situ? They ask you at what time? Masa ke berapa? The answer is in positive, right? Oh, they just different way of writing. Because now you're finding n. Am I right? So n minus 1 log 10. Wait, log 10 0.91 over 0.8. When you write this one like this, it will switch sign. Am I right? Because now I write this as the first, not this one as the first. Can you see? It means the same thing actually. This one is less than this one, which means that this one is greater than this one. Can you see it? That's why greater than. Can you see, Praveen? We never change the sign. It's just which one we put first. That's all. Never change sign. Okay? Yeah, if you want to leave it as less than, also can. You can solve it on the left-hand side of the equation if you don't want to confuse. Okay? Because generally, we always write like x equal to 5. Am I right? We don't write as 5 equal to x. Usually, you guys will write this. Am I right? Logic lah. But actually, both also are correct. Dua-dua pun betul. Okay, it's just a preference, this one. Okay? All right. So now, you want to find the time. So n equal to 9. So you must see your n actually refer to the number of minutes. Am I right? Every 20 minutes. So n refer to your number of 20 minutes. Bilangan kali 20 minit. So you get n equal to 9. So you just need to take 20 times 9 minus 1. Okay, 9 tolak 1. Okay, so why we take 9 minus 1? Okay, because, let me see here. Okay, because earlier we already measured this one. Okay, kita dah ukur yang ni. Okay, the original volume, 3,500, 2,700. So why we need to minus 1 is because we already measured that for the first 20 minutes. Am I right? Okay, 20 minit pertama kita dah ukur for this volume. So already passed. So that's why we take the remainder of time. Okay, 9 means totally. How many 20 minutes we have? So 1 already passed. So left 8 lah. 9 minus 1. Okay, times 20. Because 20 minutes many times. So you will get 2 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, so original time, 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. after 2 hours, 40 minutes, you will get 3:40 p.m. Understand, guys? Boleh faham kan? 1 or 2? 1 atau 2? So make sure don't stop here. A lot of people will stop over here. Remember to read back the question. Baca soalan. They want the time. Masa. Okay, that's why you must give it. Because we already measured it. This one. The original volume. 3,500 and 2,700. Okay? because actually you can count and see. Okay, you say 9 times, right? Okay, first 20 minutes, we already get these volumes. Am I right? Okay, and then they say got leakage, then measure 20 minutes. That's why you need to 9 minus 1. Okay, it actually come from the formula of your, what is it? Let me think and see. Yeah, your geometric AR power n minus 1. Do you all see it? Diana. Basically, they are talking about n minus 1. Can you see? We will always use n minus 1. That's why n over here, just now we found 9, right? So 9 minus 1 lah. And then times your time period, which is 20 minutes. Can you understand? So always n minus 1, this chapter. Boleh faham, guys? Can get it? So that's why your final answer will get 340 petang. Okay? Boleh? Can, guys? I think, yeah, I think this all lah for today's lesson, Adi. Okay, so boleh faham, guys? Today's lesson. Are you guys better now? Clearer on your janjang? I think we discussed hard questions. Am I right? Today we do a lot of proving and then hard question also. Yeah. So hopefully you guys understand lah. Can take something from today's lesson for your SPM. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today.